please rise for the entrance of the Blue Key and Cardinal Key members, the 2026 Chadron State College graduates, and members of the faculty.
Seated. Good evening and welcome to the 2026 Ivy Day ceremony. My name is Kayla Jordan of Cardinal Key, and I will be co-hosting this evening's event with Liam Blazer of Blue Key. On behalf of the Blue Key and Cardinal Key organizations, thank you all for attending this evening's event to honor Chadron State College's graduates and recognize their outstanding academic performances. Joining us on stage is the President of Chadron State College, Dr. Jody Cooper, Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Kimberly Paddock O'Reilly, and our faculty greeter, Ms. Mary Donahue. I'd also like to thank Ms. Maria Menendez for providing music for this evening. Please join me in a round of applause for her talents and time. To provide this evening's Ivy Day welcome, I am pleased to introduce President Cooper.
Welcome, graduating seniors and family and friends of the class of 2026. Ivy Day is an important tradition at Chadron State because it is the one time each year we honor the academic achievement of our students. Since it began more than a century ago, Ivy Day has evolved from a traditional May Day program. Early photographs show that a maypole was part of the ceremony, but the event's primary purpose has always been to honor seniors who have excelled academically. Congratulations to all of you who are receiving academic awards and recognitions. We are so proud of your accomplishments. Thank you, and soar Eagles.
Thank you, President Cooper. We will now introduce the members of the Ivy Day royalty and the 2026 King and Queen. Ivy Day at Chadron State College dates back to 1920, and one of the traditions is crowning of King and Queen. Royalty are nominated from Blue Key and Cardinal Key, and the King and Queen are selected by the student population. Please hold all your applause until all candidates have been introduced.
The 2026 Ivy Day Court begins with Sierra Hicks and Brenner McLaughlin. The attendant of the royalty is Penelope Schrader. Sierra Hicks of Paxton, Nebraska, is the daughter of John and Corey Hicks. Sierra will graduate tomorrow with a Bachelor's of Physical Science and was involved with the Health Professions Club, Cardinal Key, and the Chemistry Club at CSC. Sierra plans to take a gap year working in a dental office before applying to dental schools in 2027.
Brenner McLaughlin of Hebron, Nebraska, is the son of Lathan and Stacy McLaughlin. Brenner was involved with Blue Key, Health Professions Club, and the Rural Health Opportunities Program at CSC. He majored in human biology and plans to attend the University of Nebraska Medical Center Physician Assistance Program in Kearney beginning this fall. The next members of the Ivy Day Court are Taya Berry and Tyler Ring. The attendant to the royalty is Navy Reinsch.
Taya Berry of Lexington, Nebraska, is the daughter of Bo and Amanda Berry. Taya has been active in the Health Professions Club, Xi Delta Zeta, Huddle, Cardinal Key, and the Rural Health Opportunities Program. She is earning a Bachelor's of Science degree and will attend dental school at the University of Nebraska Medical Center this fall.
Tyler Ring of Kadoka, South Dakota, is the son of Tori and Linda Ring. Tyler majored in rangeland and livestock management and minored in data analytics. He was president of Blue Key and the vice chair of finance for the Campus Activities Board, president of the Collegiate Farm Bureau, represented rangeland on CAB, and served as a treasurer for the Night of Country Swing. He has a business summer ahead, including his wedding in June.
Joining the stage is Sydney Roberts and Caden Keller. The attendant is Merritt Reinsch. Sydney Roberts of Osceola, Nebraska, is the daughter of Andy and Jody Roberts. She will graduate tomorrow with a degree in criminal justice and psychological sciences with an emphasis in forensics. She was involved with the Cardinal Key, the Big Event, and SASH while on campus. She plans to pursue a career with law enforcement or the forensic field.
Caden Keller of Scottsbluff, Nebraska, is the son of John Keller and Angela and Tony Simonson. Caden will earn a bachelor's degree in elementary education, and during his time on campus, he was involved with Huddle, the Newman House, and Blue Key. His future plans include teaching fourth graders at Lincoln Heights Elementary in Scottsbluff and marrying his fiancée. The next royal pairings is Paige Pritchard and Sean Graft. The attendant is Violet Perlinsky.
Paige Pritchard of Sidney, Nebraska, is the daughter of Sean and Michelle Pritchard. Paige was heavily involved in campus and volunteered her time with Cardinal Key, the Health Professions Club, Residence Life Association, Sports Medicine Club, and the Newman House. She majored in biology with a minor in fitness and wellness, and she plans to attend the University of Nebraska Medical Center in the fall to study physical therapy.
Sean Graft of Gothenburg, Nebraska, is the son of Jim and Kim Graft. Sean was involved with the Health Professions Club, Sports Medicine Club, Blue Key, the Rural Health Opportunities Program, Student Senate, and the Activities Fee Board. He will graduate with a bachelor's in science and a minor in chemistry. He will attend the University of Nebraska Medical Center to pursue a degree in medicine. The 2026 Ivy Day Queen is Kiana Harges, and she is escorted by King Dawson Ort. The attendant to the Queen is Lennon Helmbrandt.
Kiana Hargens of Parkston, South Dakota, is the daughter of Timothy and Sheila Hargens. Kiana was the president of Residence Life Association, the president of Pre-Vet Club, the treasurer of Chemistry Club, and involved with Tri Beta, the Health Professions Club, Cardinal Key, and Intramurals. She majored in chemistry with minors in general biology and veterinarian science. She will be attending South Dakota State University and the University of Minnesota Veterinarian School program, focusing on small animal medicine.
Dawson Ort of Henderson, Nebraska, is the son of James and Nora Ort. Dawson majored in human biology and minored in chemistry while at CSC. He was involved with Blue Key, Health Professions Club, the Sports Medicine Club, and Tri Beta. In the fall, he will attend medical school at the University of Nebraska Medical Center. Let's have one final round of applause for the 2026 Ivy Day royalty. Thank you. My fellow members of Blue Key annually select a member of the CSC faculty to provide a greeting at Ivy Day. Tonight's greeting will be provided by Miss Mary Donahue, a professor of art and department chair who has taught at CSC since 2004. Donahue has a bachelor's degree in fine arts and advertising design, as well as a master of fine arts in painting from Utah State University. Please join me in welcoming Miss Donahue.
Thank you. Hello. Greetings from the faculty greeter. I am honored to speak to our honor students and their family and friends and our CSC colleagues. You are here because something has motivated you to seek education and to do your best. Maybe like me, you are motivated by your family. Or maybe like me, you are a first-generation college student, and you overcame difficulties in your past to arrive here. I know that's true for several. My mother was the youngest of a German farm family in northeast Iowa during the Great Depression. She was a beautiful young woman. She graduated second in her high school class, but she was unable to go to college. By her 20s, she was diagnosed with schizophrenia and spent time in the Iowa State Mental Hospital in 1960. Her disease came and went, and my parents met and married and had me. She was heavily medicated the rest of her life. My father cared for her all those years. When I went off to college to Utah at 18, 1,200 miles away, my dad dropped me off at the college, and later my mom said he went back to the hotel room and cried, as I'm sure many of your parents might have done. During my time in college, my mother wrote me letters every week. She sent me $20 from her grocery money. She was beaming when I graduated from college, and she was proud that she had a daughter who was a college professor. For a while, I was angry at the lost potential of my mother's life. She was so different from other mothers, and honestly, when I was in junior high, I was embarrassed of her. But as we get older, we realize our parents do the best they can and the sacrifices that they make for us. All my life, I have never seen my parents bitter or despondent when it would have been easy to do so. I treasure their beautiful smiles and joy. At the end of my mother's life, she was here in the Crestview Care Center. And during the pandemic, I went every day after school to talk to her through a window. It is from difficulties that we grow, become stronger, and most importantly, empathetic. During this time in your life, you will be hearing lots of advice from graduation speakers, relatives, teachers, friends. So of course I'm going to pile on that bandwagon too. Because you know what? We love you guys and we want the very best for you. Body, mind, and soul. Body. Take care of your body. You are probably in the best shape of your lives right now. Eat your fruits and vegetables. Get some protein. And drink water. Not all that other stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Get enough sleep. Science is now finding that our health is very dependent on sleep as much as those other things. And go outside in nature and move your body every day. Our bodies are not meant to be hunched over on screens all the time. Scientific studies have shown that time spent in nature will improve our mental health. Ask any wise older person. Your health is worth more than any amount of money. That said, always keep a stash of chocolate and never run out of French onion dip. Mind. You have all attended to your minds with years of classes and learning, which, by the way, the learning has just begun. You knew that was coming, right? One of my favorite commencement speeches is "This is Water" by David Foster Wallace. He talks about the days and the weeks and the years of routine as you begin what you all call adulting. Getting up every morning, going to work, coming home, taking care of family, doing chores, doing it again and again. Showing up every day for your family, your friends, your coworkers. How you have to stop at the grocery store and there's a long line and you're tired and you had a bad day and there's other tired, harried people maneuvering their squeaky carts in, quote, hideously lit store infused with soul-killing music. I was there last night. And you could look at all this and become irritated and apathetic and depressed. But David Foster Wallace says, learning how to think really means learning how to exercise control over how and what you think. Instead, you could choose to look at these other people around you, wonder about their lives, realize that maybe they are struggling with something bigger and harder. Maybe they just have a family member who they lost from cancer, or they are struggling to make ends meet. Or that big slow semi on the highway that you're stuck behind. Maybe it's hauling hay to Sandhills ranchers who just lost everything in the wildfires. As we gain more awareness and knowledge, we start to grasp how much we actually have yet to learn about everything. I hope you will continue to learn the rest of your life. And a tip for job interviews from a recent design conference we attended: don't be interesting, be interested. Be interested in other people. Listen to their stories. You will learn so much. Curiosity, awe, and wonder will keep you happy long after possessions and prestige have failed. And curiosity is the foundation for creativity. Soul. In art appreciation class, we learn that some of the earliest and only evidence that humans existed is their art. A handprint in a cave, a petroglyph of a figure on a canyon wall, or a painted pot shard. Even when humans were struggling to find food and shelter, they made art. That's how vital the creative urge is in all of us. To paraphrase a quote by artist Will Barnett, throughout the ages, humans have conquered tragedy with the ability to create a work of art. I hope you will find some outlet in your life for your creativity. Yes, painting or ceramics or drawing or photography or singing or playing an instrument or acting or cooking, or gardening, writing, scrapbooking, carving wood, training horses, business plans, scientific research, children. Because unfortunately, we will all encounter tragedy and loss in our lives. I lost my mother in 2021, and in the last 3 months, I've lost 2 high school classmates, our good friend who was the mayor of Sturgis, South Dakota, and we have all lost our friend, colleague, and CSC history professor, Tom Smith, all too young. Recently, I was shuffling papers around. If you've seen my office, you know that's a scary thing. This sticker fell out of a stack. I don't know where it came from. I can't remember buying it, but it says, "Later is too late." These sad things we encounter pull mightily at our hearts. I have a magnet on my office file cabinet that says, "Live to the point of tears." When you experience difficult things, I hope it will teach you to live with an open heart and grow in empathy and care for your fellow human beings. We were in Logan, Utah for my father-in-law's funeral and staying in a motel. The guests in the room next to us got up early, and we could hear them through the walls. I grumbled about being woken up. Later, we saw them outside. We were all getting into our cars, and the man was helping his wife into the car. We started chatting, and he told me they drive 300 miles every week from Star Valley, Wyoming to Logan for cancer treatment for his wife. God and the universe smacks me upside the head. It's not about us, and everyone is struggling with something. Take the time to listen, to care, and to be kind, always. I guarantee you'll find success that way. I have a confession to make. I read obituaries. Yes, those of loved ones and friends, but also random obituaries of people I don't even know. Often I wish, after reading an obituary, that I had known those details about the person's life, so I could have talked to them about their time in the military, or their travels, or their love of demolition derbies, or baking scotcheroos. If you have grandparents, talk to them now. They were your age. Ask them about their memories. I had no idea that our Tom Smith was a semi-pro rugby player and loved Jackson Browne music. Later is too late. I especially love our Lakota neighbors' life stories and how they have a long list of relatives, friends, and honorary pallbearers. Because honestly, that's the secret. All these friends and family around you and the time you spend with them. All these memories you have made growing up and here at CSC, and memories you will continue to make, that's what really matters. Making real-life connections to other human beings, helping them on their life journey. What can you give to every person you encounter? What can you give to your job, to your coworkers, even if it's just a smile? An obituary is a person's life story. Your life story is the most important work of art you will create. Artist Gerhard Richter says, "Art is the highest form of hope. Fill your life story with curiosity, awe, and wonder, beauty, nature, and making things, and most of all, hope, love, empathy, and memories. So many memories. You are forever in ours." Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Donahue. Each year, members of Cardinal Key and Blue Key also select a member from their respective groups to speak during the Ivy Day ceremony. The 2026 Cardinal Key Orator is Taya Berry. Please join me in welcoming her to the lectern.
Good evening. My name is Taya Berry, and I am beyond honored to be speaking to you tonight. I want to start off by saying, congratulations, graduates. We did it. Tomorrow morning, we will walk across the stage and close this chapter of our life. I would like to thank all the family, friends, faculty, and anyone else celebrating with us tonight. Without your support, none of us would be here today. I would also like to give a special thank you to Blue Key and Cardinal Key, as well as Dr. Mary Keith Dog and Jordan Haas for all that they do. When I looked back at my time at Chadron, trying to decide what to speak to you all about and what lessons I have learned, I kept coming up empty. Because of course, I could tell you about all the basic lessons college teaches us, like pick a good roommate, get lots of sleep, and make sure to study. But what would be the point of that? Because if we're being honest, most of us didn't go through college feeling confident all the time. There were moments if we questioned if we belonged here at all. Moments where we felt completely overwhelmed, where the deadlines didn't stop, where sleep felt optional, where you tested how many Red Bulls you could drink in a day, -5 in case you were wondering, and where Canvas notifications felt like personal attacks. Some of us changed majors, some of us changed plans, some of us lost motivation and had to find it again, and some of us just tried to make it through, 1 week at a time. So instead, I'm going to talk to you about one of the biggest lessons I've learned at college, that your worth is not something that can be measured. I have been a participant of the RHOP program all 4 years of college, and for those of you who don't know, at midterms each semester, we submit our grades to the RHOP coordinator, and if you have a C or below, you have to have a meeting. Well, second semester of my freshman year, I had a C at midterms and had to go have that meeting. I was told I was a failure. Well, not exactly. I was told that if I couldn't be successful now, that I was never going to be successful in my future academics and career, and that I needed to try harder. Basically, in my mind, that was the same thing as being told I was a failure. And I remember sitting there, trying to hold it together, but the second I left that office, I was in tears, because in that moment, I didn't just feel like I was struggling, I felt like I was failing. Like maybe I wasn't cut out for this, like maybe I don't belong here. Now, I have raging ADHD, and I thrive on spite. So in a way, that moment pushed me to prove her wrong, and I did get better. But that mindset, that tying my worth to my performance, never really went away. Because second semester of my junior year, I got a C. And I remember calling my dad on the phone, absolutely bawling, because I felt like a failure. I know, what a stupid thing to cry about, but it's true. I felt like I failed. Because it wasn't just about a grade, it was about what that grade meant about me. My whole life, I had let numbers define who I was. Whether I was smart enough, whether I was successful, whether I was enough. And it hurt even more because I felt like I was proving that voice from my freshman year right. And I know I'm not the only one who has felt this way. Maybe for you it wasn't a grade. Maybe it was a missed opportunity, a rejection, a title you didn't get, or just one person's opinion that stuck with you longer than it should have. But here's what I've learned, something I wish I had known a lot sooner. Those things can measure your performance in a moment, but they will never measure your value as a person. It took me longer than I'm proud to admit to stop letting that one grade define me, but I can stand here now and tell you that I am so much more than the C I got in biochem, and so are you. It's actually kind of ironic that we've spent all this time being measured by numbers just to walk across a stage where none of those numbers are actually read out loud. Not a single person here tonight knows your GPA, they just know that you made it, and that's what matters. Not perfection, not one bad semester, not one person's opinion. What matters is that you kept going, that you showed up even when it was hard, that you kept trying even when it didn't feel like enough. And as we move on to our next chapters of life, there will be new ways for us to measure ourselves, jobs, salaries, titles, expectations, but we get to decide whether those things define us. So when you face failure, and you will, don't let it shrink you, let it teach you, let it grow you, but don't let it tell you who you are. Because you are not your worst grade, you are not your hardest moment, you are not a single snapshot of your life. You are everything you've learned, everything you've overcome, and everything you're still becoming. and that is so much bigger than a number on a page. So the next time you start to measure your worth by something small, I hope you remember this moment. I hope you remember that you made it here, that you are capable, and that you are enough, exactly as you are. Congratulations, class of 2026, we did it. Thank you.
Thank you, Taya. The Blue Key orator is Dawson Ort. Please welcome him to the lectern.
Hello, everybody. My name is Dawson Ort, and I wanted to start by saying congratulations to all the graduates here, as this evening the reason you are here is because we are all graduating, but also because you were able to set yourself apart within your degree field. I also want to say thank you to all of the individuals who took part in organizing the ceremonies of tonight to highlight the class of 2026's achievements. As I look back on my time here at Chadron State College, I was trying to decide what had the most impact. I thought to myself, maybe it was the time that I spent studying, maybe it was the organizations that I was a part of, but as I look back, I thought to myself, it was fun, but it wasn't the events, activities, or tasks that I was doing that made these things matter to me. As I reflected, I realized the meaningful parts of these memories were the relationships that I built along the way. In this realization, I was able to remember the fond memories of all the people that I have had the opportunity to interact with, because when you think about it, when people are talking about their memories, they may be talking about an experience, but in reality, those people are really talking about the memories that were made alongside the friends that were there. I believe it is true that we are the combination of the 5 people that we spend the most time with. Luckily for me, Chadron State College surrounded me with amazing people, people that I was able to create friendships with over shared interests and hobbies. People that embraced the grind of school as we studied for our exams, and most importantly, the people that I went through the ups and downs of life with. I think back on the late night studyings with friends and thinking, I don't think any of us know what we're doing, but as long as we persisted, we were all going to figure it out together. I think about the time spent talking to professors, just being comforted, knowing that they cared about us and that they wanted us to do everything that they could so that we could be successful in our education. I think about the club advisors who were always willing to put in the time to help us accomplish the goals that we set for our clubs. And even though college was not always sunshine and rainbows, I knew that all of these people were going to be there for me when I needed them. A little phrase that I've been trying to embody is give people their flowers. To give people their flowers means to recognize the people for what they have accomplished, but also how they've contributed to your own success. So tell the people that you love and care about that you love them back. Tell the people that have helped you succeed how much you appreciate what they've done for you. Make sure that to give these individuals their flowers, because even though we are receiving ours today, none of it would have been possible without their support. For me, my flowers go to my wife. I have never doubted her support for a second, and I know that she makes me a better husband, leader, and friend. Recognizing these relationships is important, as it's not just the things that we accomplish in life that make life great. It's a relationship that we build with others as we go through life together. So go find your people. Find the people that make you a better person. Find the people that motivate you. Find the people that you want to celebrate with but are also able to cry with. Find the people who are going to hold you accountable to your goals. Find the people who are going to be there through the hardship and offer their support when no one else is. And most importantly, find the people who are going to appreciate you for who you are. So make sure you put in the effort to maintain those relationships, as they are the ones who have shaped us into the individuals that we are today. And when these relationships get tough, remember, relationships are hard, but anything that is worth it in life takes hard work to maintain. So let me finish with this. Go find the people that have contributed to your story so that you can tell them how much you appreciate them and thank them for the support that they've given you in achieving your goals. So I want to dedicate this speech to the people that supported the class of 2026, as they deserve their flowers and recognition for all the work and time that they have poured into us. As we go into the world and on to the next chapter, let us not forget where we came from, because without Chadron State College, we would not have met the amazing people who have shaped us into who we are today. Thank you.
Thank you, Dawson. For the introduction and presentation of awards for 2026, I'm pleased to welcome to the lectern Dr. Kimberly Paddock O'Reilly, Vice President for Academic Affairs.
Ivy Day is set aside to recognize those students who are graduating with honors and those who will receive special recognition of academic achievements. On behalf of the faculty, it is my pleasure to present the 2025-2026 Chadron State College's Ivy Day student recognitions. Honor medallions will be presented to students in recognition of their outstanding academic achievement. Students graduating with cum laude must obtain a cumulative grade point average of 3.6 to 3.74, magna cum laude grade point average of 3.75 to 3.89, and summa cum laude grade point average of 3.9 to 4.0 will receive their medallion and a certificate. CSC programs and faculty also recognize students who demonstrate academic excellence and leadership in their discipline. These students will receive a certificate denoting their accomplishments. Parents, family, and friends, please feel free and welcome to come forward and take pictures of your honorees as they receive their recognition. Nominees and Ivy Day royalty on stage will be recognized first. Taya Janae Berry, for outstanding chemistry student with an emphasis in pre-dentistry and cum laude. Sean James Graff, cum laude. Kiona Rose Hargens, magna cum laude. Brenner Ryan McLaughlin, for outstanding work in human biology and summa cum laude. Dawson James Ort, for outstanding work in human biology and summa cum laude. Paige Michelle Pritchard, for outstanding work in human biology and magna cum laude. Tyler James Ring, cum laude. Sydney Lynn Roberts, for outstanding criminal justice student and magna cum laude. Now, for those of you who weren't already on the stage, please come forward to the stage aisle by aisle. Allison Grace Baird, for outstanding work in marketing and summa cum laude. Lindsay Marie Bays, summa cum laude. McKenna Lynn Bowman, summa cum laude. Spring Glory Burks, for outstanding work in social work, magna cum laude. Jaden Rose Carrier, summa cum laude. Madison Claus, for outstanding work in family and consumer sciences, for outstanding work in social work, summa cum laude. Kirby Lynn Corfield, for outstanding science education student. Kaya Dogert, summa cum laude. Sunny Edens, summa cum laude. Lindsay Lee Evans, summa cum laude. Delaney Brooke Farnsworth, summa cum laude. McKenna Grace Fisher, summa cum laude. Riley Paige Flick for Outstanding Legal Studies student and summa cum laude. Caitlin Fredrickson for Outstanding Work in Finance, summa cum laude. Maddox Paige Gilhausen, summa cum laude. Dylan Douglas Giesler, magna cum laude. Coy Hudson Gilbert, summa cum laude. Ashley Rose Glant, for outstanding work in education with a social science grades 7 through 12 endorsement. Seth Stewart Glass, magna cum laude. Carson Peter Glassbrenner for outstanding chemistry student with a research emphasis. Trinity Nevea Glassbrenner, magna cum laude. Vanessa Marie Hines, cum laude. Aubrey Jane Heinsma for outstanding work in general biology, summa cum laude. Amanda Joyce Hess, magna cum laude. Jana Elizabeth Rose Hewitt for outstanding work in rangeland management. Ella Grace Jackson, magna cum laude. Ruthanna Sue Johnson, summa cum laude. Gretchen R. Calamine for outstanding work in general business and summa cum laude. Kaylee Elise Kirkwood, magna cum laude. Kaylee Klein, magna cum laude. Andera Alexandrite Landon Berger, summa cum laude. Alyssa Marie Liebeck, cum laude. Christina Maria Lilinas, cum laude. Alejandro Brazina Lopez, magna cum laude. Jolie Mikhail Lyon, I apologize, cum laude. Tiana Lene Martin for outstanding justice studies student, summa cum laude. Sorry, it's not that hard, it's just really long. And the phonetics. It's going to be really hard because I'm going to get it all wrong now that I laughed. But Keisha, Cerise, Vernell, McLaughlin. For outstanding work in education, summa cum laude. Mikkel Taylor McIntosh, cum laude. Quintessa Therese Moravets, cum laude. Taylor May Negebauer for outstanding work in marketing, magna cum laude. Grace Elizabeth Nordhughes, summa cum laude. Logan O'Brien for outstanding work in business information systems, summa cum laude, and the Clyde Bond Memorial winner for displaying outstanding moral character, sportsmanship, athletic ability, and academic excellence. Ashley Josephine Ort for outstanding work in human biology, magna cum laude. Brandon A. Paradis, cum laude. Lydia Peters for outstanding work in sport, fitness, and recreation management, summa cum laude. Isabella Catherine Pope, magna cum laude. Pepper Tate Rind, summa cum laude. Porter Rocky Robbins for outstanding work in finance, summa cum laude. Cadence Ann Robley, magna cum laude. Amanda K. Celine for outstanding work in agribusiness and magna cum laude. Julie Renee Spaeth Bellendier, cum laude. Kayla Marie Studnicka, cum laude. Carrie A. Stutzman, summa cum laude. Nathan Tefera, magna cum laude. Carlin Ivy Tagan, summa cum laude. Dylan Paul Tome, cum laude. Jordan Clark Underwood, summa cum laude. Shania Cheyenne Ware for outstanding chemistry student with an emphasis in pre-veterinary medicine and summa cum laude. Isaac James Weems Rhymes. Okay, we're gonna have to do better tomorrow. Weems. It says rhymes with seams. So I was. For outstanding work in psychological science, summa cum laude. Alyssa Luann Weeman for outstanding work in education with an English language arts grades 7 through 12 endorsement, summa cum laude. Cassandra Grace Wolf for outstanding work in health and physical education, summa cum laude. Ashlyn Elizabeth Wiley, magna cum laude. Aaliyah Jasmine Rothstein for outstanding work in mathematics. All right, did I inadvertently miss anyone? All right, I got part of it right. All right, let's have one last round of applause and congratulate these graduates.
Our final presentation this evening is the Platinum Eagle Awards. At this time, I will be joined by Kenna McCaslin from the Platinum Eagle Committee, and we will begin our presentation.
Good evening. My name is Kenna McCaslin, and I had the privilege of being the chair and representative of the Platinum Eagle Award Application and Voting Committee. I am here tonight with my co-chair, Liam Blauser, who also volunteered his time to assist with this committee. Thank you, Liam. It goes without saying that we could not have run this committee without the support of our faculty, staff, and students, who also graciously volunteered their time to assist us with this committee. I would especially like to thank Mr. Jordan Haas for all of his help and for putting up with all of my questions. Ms. Elise Otkin was also a great resource for this award and did a lot of work behind the scenes. Before announcing the top 2 male and female candidates, I would like to explain what the Platinum Eagle Award entails. The Platinum Eagle Award is one of the highest honors bestowed by Chadron State College to its graduates. The first Platinum Eagle Award was presented in 1990. This award recognizes a winner and runner-up in a male and female category based on on-campus activity, including extracurricular membership, leadership, grade point average, and an essay question asking each candidate why they believe they should be selected for the award. This year, there were 21 applications submitted, with 16 of those being female and 5 being male applicants. There were applications from a variety of departments and major programs, including human biology, chemistry, mathematics, rangeland management, psychological science, and legal studies, just to name a few. Thank you again to everyone who applied.
We would like to thank all of the committee members who assisted us in the voting process. Those on the committee came from each department on campus, as well as a representative from each class and a graduate assistant. At this time, I would like to invite the top 2 male and female candidates to join us on stage. The candidates are McKenna Fisher, Tiana Martin, Dawson Ort, and Tyler Ring.
Now for the part that everyone, including these candidates, has been waiting for. Please give a loud round of applause for this year's female runner-up, McKenna Fisher. McKenna has been involved in many different campus activities and clubs, including FBLAC, RLOP, Wildlife Club, and she competed on the rodeo team. McKenna also held numerous different leadership positions throughout her involvement and prides herself on the many journalism roles she has fulfilled. In her essay, McKenna wrote, "During my time at CSC, I've made it a priority to be involved in as many activities as possible to make the most of my college experience. Because of that, I took on some leadership positions and was fortunate enough to serve as president of 3 clubs for the past 2 years. I've spent half of my college career serving in the highest leadership position these clubs offer, and representing the FBLA, Range, and Wildlife Clubs has taught me more than I could have imagined. I've learned so much about leadership and project management during my time leading these clubs, and I believe that I'm leaving a positive impact behind when I graduate." McKenna is an exemplary student, and her dedication to student engagement and success is evident, proving that she is a key contributor to our CSC community. Thank you, McKenna. The winner of the 2026 Platinum Eagle Award in the female category is Tiana Martin. Before Tiana speaks, I would like to read a portion of her essay. Tiana wrote, "Throughout my college career, I have intentionally pursued leadership roles that allowed me to make a difference. From serving in the student government to involvement in RLA and Revive, I have sought opportunities to advocate for students, support their needs, and contribute to a campus environment where individuals feel heard and valued. In each role, my goal went beyond fulfilling responsibilities. I aimed to build connections and foster a sense of belonging." I would now like to offer Tiana the chance to speak.
Hello. I just want to say thank you so much to the Platinum Eagle Committee for their time and for this honor. What a privilege it is to receive this award alongside McKenna and all of the other graduates. I am so excited to walk across the stage tomorrow and to see where the next chapter of our lives takes us. This award recognizes my work, but it is also a reflection of everyone who spent time, energy, resources to support me during my journey here at CSC. Impacts both small and big change the person I am, and I have more people to thank than I have time for. So first and foremost, I want to thank God for giving me strength and endurance. He has provided for me abundantly, and all glory and honor goes to Him. And then I want to say thank you to my professors for teaching me hard things and stretching me and showing me that I'm kind of smart and kind of dumb in the kindest way. Dr. Hazing, thank you for being funny. Thank you for keeping the law entertaining and relevant, for being smart, for taking the time to learn so you could answer our questions as out of context as they may have been. You have truly equipped me for my next steps at Nebraska College of Law. To Dr. Wada, thank you. It has been a pleasure to share an office next to you, to eat your many snacks, and to fake fall when you fake push me. As long as I've got a bobby pin on me, I will always be able to escape handcuffs. Thank you for all of the valuable life lessons. You are a great role model for what it takes to be both strong and kind. And Dr. Nobling, thank you for believing in me, for advising me, for giving me an opportunity to work under you and challenge my ability to learn and to teach. Thank you for accompanying me on the coolest vacation of my life. The opportunity to study abroad was an irreplaceable experience, and I am so grateful for the time that you spent making that experience possible for all students. Thank you to Kate Pope for running the Rural Law Opportunities Program and always seeking new experiences and unique opportunities for us and encouraging us through each step of our education. I admire how hard you work and how you integrate your passions into your profession. Thank you to Peyton Johansson for being the best boss and the best residence hall on campus and for making a high-rise a great place to come home to. And to Dr. Kurt Kinbacher and to Elise Oatkin, thank you for spending your time advising the Senate and supporting the campus clubs. To Ridgeview, to my church family, thank you for welcoming me, growing with me, guiding me. You've truly provided me a home away from home and support like I could not have found anywhere else. Thank you to my very best friends, Hannah and Anna, for being true friends and letting me drag them on crazy road trips and making sure I remembered there was more to life than school. I cannot imagine Chadron without you both. Thank you to my peers for being friendly faces and for making Chadron a fun place to live and a wonderful place to call home. And lastly, thank you to my family for giving me a home to come back to and support as I grew into my own person. I love you guys, and I would not be who I am without you. I may be the recipient of this award, but it carries pieces of all of you. Everything I've learned here, I take with me into what comes next, and I hope to live in a way that reflects the investment that you've all made in me. So thank you again for this honor, and congratulations, class of 2026. I can't wait to see what we do next.
Thank you, ladies, for all of your hard work. Please stick around for pictures. I will now pass this off to Liam to announce the male winners.
Please give a loud round of applause to this year's runner-up, Tyler Ring. Tyler is a rangeland management major with a minor in data analytics. Tyler has been involved in Blue Key, Night at Country Swing, Wildlife Club, Newman House, and the South Dakota National Guard, among many other clubs and activities. In his essay, Tyler stated, "Over my time at CSC, I learned what it meant to be a great person, but also what it means to be an eagle. I learned to always lend a helping hand, keep my mind open to new experiences, and I have learned how to be a more reliable person. I am forever grateful for my time at Chadron State College. Roll Eags." And finally, the winner of the 2026 Platinum Eagle Award in the male category is Dawson Ort. A few clubs and activities Dawson has been involved in include Blue Key, Sports Medicine Club, Health Professions Club, Tri Beta, and ARHOT. Part of Dawson's essay said, "Much of my work on campus happens behind the scenes, and discipline is what allows me to stay consistent in that role. I take pride in being someone others can rely on, and I strive to be the person who ensures things get done, even when the tasks are not the most glamorous. Being actively involved as an executive member, serving on Student Senate, and working as a student trainer for athletics has reinforced my belief that real progress comes from disciplined effort and doing the difficult, often overlooked work. Success is not about recognition, it's about impact." I would now like to offer Dawson the chance to speak.
Thank you, everybody. It is a great honor to receive the Platinum Eagle Award, and I want to start by thanking the committee for the time they put into organizing the award. Since you already heard me talk once today, I'll keep this short. I want to thank all of the amazing faculty and staff, and especially the secretaries here at Chadron State College, as they truly care about the success of all their students. I also want to thank my friends and family, as they have always believed in me and knew that I could achieve all that I have. Finally, I want to thank my beautiful wife, as her support has always been there when I was not looking. She has always believed in me and knew that I could take on more. And as we have gone through our college journey together, she has always had my back when motivation was fading and picked me back up. She has helped me work through adversity and has been a listening ear when I have needed her. And finally, she is always helping me look for opportunities to help me succeed in whatever I'm trying to do, on top of her busy class schedule, club involvement, and all the other activities that she's a part of. So I want to finish with dedicating this Platinum Eagle Award to her, because frankly, she deserves the award just as much as I do, and without her by my side, I would not have accomplished all that I have up to this point. And because of her being and she has helped me be a successful student and leader, so thank you.
Congratulations to those who are graduating tomorrow, and congratulations to our Platinum Eagle Award recipients this year. Thank you. Please join in another round of applause for the 2026 Ivy Day Awards recipients, as well as the newest recipients of the Platinum Eagle Award. This evening, I would also like to recognize my boys of the members of the Chadron State College Blue Key Honor Society. Blue Key has been an important part of Chadron State College for many years, with the charter originating in the spring of 1932. It has always been one of the greatest honors for a male student to be tapped for membership in Blue Key. The 1933 college annual states that the purpose of Blue Key is to institute close contacts between the administration and students, and to sponsor worthwhile projects which are a benefit to the school and the student body. The men chosen for membership of Blue Key must be a full-time student of junior or senior status, have a GPA of 3.3, and be involved in at least one other Chadron State College activity. A current list of members is printed in the program. Would all present members, along with the past members in the audience or with the faculty, please stand and be acknowledged. Thank you, and you may be seated. Oh. My bad. Blue Key, stand up. Heck yeah, boys. Thank you again, and you guys may be seated.
I would also like to recognize the members of Cardinal Key National Honor Society. The Chadron chapter of Cardinal Key was organized in 1938. Cardinal Key is composed of 25 members, and the women chosen for membership must be a full-time student of junior or senior status, have at least a 3.25 GPA, and be involved in at least one other organization. Members are selected based on the cardinal virtues: faith, trust, fortitude, and wisdom. The list of our present members is printed in the program. Would all the present members, along with the past members in the audience or with the faculty, please stand and be acknowledged. Thank you. You may be seated. On behalf of Blue Key and Cardinal Key, we want to thank you for your attendance this evening and encourage you to all have an enjoyable and memorable weekend in Chadron as we celebrate graduation and the success of family and friends. Please rise for the recessional and remain in your places until the royalty, attendants, and graduates have left the auditorium. Thank you.